Welcome to today's broadcast of the Big Pumpkin held here in Moorhead, Minnesota. Home of the Moorhead. We're at the Moorhead Spuds, the home of the Spuds at the Moorhead Youth Arena. Game between Hermantown and Eden Prairie. Eden Prairie comes in as the 7 seed and Hermantown as the 2 seed. Hermantown, the defending champions. Returning MVP Max Plant will lead the Hawks towards their 2nd title here in Moorhead for the Big Pumpkin. The tournament plays for an actual pumpkin trophy, and it's fairly big. The kind you would carve, bigger than you wanted to probably carve at home. Leading also on the Hawks, their strong suit besides Max Plant is going to be Evan Gunderson, number 7. Back on the blue line, you got Nolan Barker and Will Estabrooks are players you're going to want to keep an eye out for the Hawks. They'll grind, they'll work hard. They got a great head coach, Nick Jones. He coached the team last year. They took 2nd in the state tournament in Duluth last year. Eden Prairie's got a little bit different script. This group of kids, 11 of them played Pee Wee AA for Eden Prairie last year, so they were super young last year. Cut their teeth, probably had about a 500 season at Pee Wee AA. They would be experienced. They got some size. They have a really, really good couple first 2 lines. They can beat you with their speed. Got some nice defensemen. Back on the blue line, they have Andy Earl and Dylan Vornwald on the blue line. And then they have a great goaltender, Isaiah Paulnock in the net. He'll start today. They have 2 goaltenders. I'm a lucky broadcaster because their other broadcaster, his name is Jack Mladozniak. It would be a hard one for me to broadcast. So we're thankful that Isaiah's in the net, simply from a pronunciation perspective. My name is Tony Scott. I'll be bringing you today's game here from the youth rink south. The boys will line it up and get going here in about a minute as they announce the starting lineups. Still no microphone. There we go. Here comes the microphone for the PA. All right, no lineups. They're going to play hockey instead of do lineups. Must not have had the cards. And here we go. Hermantown has the white uniforms with blue, navy blue, and gold trim. Navy helmets, navy breezers. Eden Prairie rocks the black uniforms with red trim and a very slight white trim and the white names on the back. Already line matching. They send out their own different unit. Got Teddy Townsend, Gavin Orth, and Marcus Fetchko. They'll go against Gunderson, Koppanen. Here comes Townsend cutting in. He gets a shot on, saved by Matthews. Back to the point. Earl with a slapper. Knocked it down by Barker. Some of the big names we've mentioned already in action. Down below the net, there's Townsend. Sweeps it in front, Orth. Save Matthews. Back into the corner. Sweeping it out is Barker. Barker slides one off, held off, takes a funny carom on the sidewall. Picking it up is Earl. And firing into the zone are the Hawks. Paulnock stops it behind his cage. Picking it up for the Eagles. Sweeping it into the zone. Picking it out, here comes Crowley. Connor Crowley sneaks past a man, he's got wheels. He's cut off eventually by Dallas View. Crowley owning the zone, picks it up, knocked down, popped out. Vornwald shot, saved Matthews. Steered into the corner. Along the sidewall, slapping it around. That's Estabrooks. We'll call his name a bunch today for the Hawks. View Tries to chip it out, knocked down, held in, picked up by Erickson. And eventually dumped back in by the Eagles, who get a wholesale change by their front line. Tate Block will try to slow things down. Can't. And eventually a puck goes out of the zone. And we get an offsides with 13:13 to go in the first period. No score between Hermantown, defending champions here at the Pumpkin, and Eden Prairie. Peltier shot, saved Matthews. He grabs a whistle. And a face-off to his left. 2 years ago in the Squirtacular, both of these teams fared well. Hermantown won the Squirtacular, first time that a non-Osseo Maple Grove team had won the Squirtacular. They won that title without Max Plant, who was playing Pee-wees that season, so that's something very notable. That they were able to do that without a top player like Max. Puck gets in the zone, here's Miller. And Eden Prairie got to the semifinals of the Squirtacular. So that gives you some idea how progressed 2 years back, how good these teams are. They're facing each other in the quarterfinals here at the Pumpkin. Back in their own zone. This is Moen. He loses it. Now breaking it out is Fetchko. Marcus Fetchko cuts in, flies it into Townsend. That's gloved. Knocked away. Picked up on the sidewall by Bowman. Bowman clips it out of the zone to Gunderson. Here comes Evan Gunderson. Gunderson holds it. Sweeps it across. Knocked down. And knocked out to center by the Eagles. Here's Andy Earl. Earl, he'll carry it, holds it, chips one off the glass, but held in by the Hawks. Got two birds playing today, the Hawks and the Eagles. Still no score. Picked up by Neeser. Neeser gets battled with Gunderson. Down low, and we get an interference call. I'm not sure who's going to get called on that one. It was kind of an oddball play. It's going to be against the Eagles' Neeser, and the Hawks will go on the power play, led at center by number 10, Max Plant. Now the Hawks have too many men out there. Eventually, Evan Gunderson takes a seat, and some confusion. They had a minute 30 up on the clock. It's not a minute 30, it's 2 minutes. That'd be a new rule. And now they have the proper time on the clock and we're ready to roll. Plant pokes it through the skates, sweeps them back to the point. Shot toward the net, they work it down low. And a front shot, that's View, knocked away. Back to the point, Barker, shot, oh, and a rifle by Nolan Barker and a glove save by Isaiah Polnock. And the score stays 0-0. Winner of this game moves on to the semifinals, played here again on YHH later tonight. Shot on, going wide, Polnock grabs it, and we get a whistle. That one's fired out by the Eagles, but hits the roof, and we get another whistle. And Javon Moore from Chaskatchan gets a souvenir. Runs down and grabs the puck. I'm not sure he realized he was supposed to flip that one back on the ice, but he'll put that one on his wall. We have YHH insignia pucks. Into the corner. Here's View. Works it with Plant. Back to the point to Barker with a shot. Tipped and in. Oh no. It's waved off. No goal. I don't think there was a goal. It never even went in the net. I think they thought it went in. It didn't. Dallas thought it went in. It did not go in. Shipped away. Here comes Plant back. Plant makes a move. Holds it. Flips it back to Barker with a quick shot. That gets deflected. Goes wide. And battling for it in front is Erickson. He can't get his stick on it. Shot. Another block by the Eagles. That was Satterdahl with a big play. Icing waved off, and now the Hawks come back. This play has really picked up here in the last minute since the Hawks went on the power play. That one shot by Barker, goes wide. Now down low is View. View looking for Plant, spins away, holds it, makes another move. He's harassed a bit by Moen. And Reisdorf in front, blocked away. Two nice blocks so far by the penalty killers from Eden Prairie. They battle along the wall. Shot. Ryu again knocked away. The play has still continued since that goal apparently did or did not go in the net. That one's flung in, and now the Eagles are full strength. Picked up down low. Out to center. Nice tape pass. Here comes Fetchko. Marcus Fetchko cuts in. Wheels it around. Puts it back to the point, held in by Earl. Earl shot, rebound. Good chance for the Eagles. Teddy Townsend with it. Townsend back to the point. Quick shot. That's high sticked, but the Hawks will pick it up. No call on the illegal high stick. You get a check along the boards. You can hear our on-ice microphone almost got battered there. Of course, we set it up right where the kid gets checked. Earl slides it across to Neeser. Neeser to Fetchko. Chipping it back to center is Kauppinen. Josh Kauppinen. He's got a brother Matthew as well. He plays Bantam for the Hawks. Now Townsend, he's got wheels, goes through, man, nice move, Townsend shot! Oh, fires one over the goalie's glove into the netting. And we get a whistle with 7:52 to go in the first. No score here between Eden Prairie and Hermantown. The Dogs have definitely been let out here. Both teams playing hard. That one hops a stick, a block. Icing called. And we get a whistle and a face-off to the right of Brody Matthews. You remember Brody from 2 years ago in that Squirtacular? They beat Osseo Maple Grove in the quarterfinals, or maybe it was a pool play game. And he stopped all 3 shots in a shootout. And that is what ended up propelling Hermantown to the championship. Jumping into the zone, this is River Freeman, first-year player. Played in our Pee Wee Challenge earlier this fall. Had a big tournament too. Gets the puck back, loses it now. Picking it up is Miller. Dawson Miller dumps it over to Peltier, who dumps it into the zone. Block, holds the zone, slaps one towards the net, knocked down. Picked up by the Hawks, number 14, Henry Peterson. Peterson loses it. Now the puck comes back to center. Polnack will come out and play it. He directs one out to the mid zone to Miller, who dumps it in and gets a change for the Eagles. Now Plant, here comes Max Plant. Nice feed to Erickson. Erickson, quick wrister. Saved by Polnack. Going hard to the net was Max Plant. He loses his balance about 4 feet in front of the net and appears to take out the goaltender, but I don't really think he hit Polnack there, but it was close. 6:38 to go in the first, no score between the Hawks and the Eagles. Taking it right to the net is View. Shot, save. Oh, good chance there for Erickson. View's shot hits some traffic and went right onto Erickson's stick. Erickson's had 2 or 3 great chances already in the game. Chipping it down low is Estabrooks. He can't hold it in. Gets it back, slides it over to Drew Nelson. Gets it back. Nelson now plays catch with Estabrooks. Nice little outlet feed to View. View to Erickson. Erickson can't cross the line with it. Lost it in his skates. Now Plant. Plant taken away by Satterdahl, who dumps it into the zone. Now he'll chase after it. Here comes Plant with time and space. Fires, hits off the stick of Block into the netting, and we'll get a whistle with 5:46 to go. Always fun to see and Cole Satterdahl. Got to keep all these Crawleys and Satterdahls straight. Their dads obviously both played high school hockey and youth hockey for Bloomington Jefferson. Into the skates, that's Bowman. Holds it in. Giving chase is Evan Gunderson. Gunderson, he'll battle with Reisdorf. Bringing it out now is Teddy Townsend. He has got some major wheels. Just roasts a guy. Goes in, shot Matthews, big save. Teddy Townsend has got some major speed. Goes around his man like he was standing still. Got a good shot on, saved by Matthews. Now Evan Gunderson the other way. Chip down low. Here comes Townsend again. Makes a nice move, sweeps one out to Orth. Orth holds it, takes it wide, slips it back to Townsend. Townsend makes a nice move, back to Orth. Orth with a great pass, back out to the point. Quick shot, goes wide of the net. Now the Hawks control it, fire it out to center, and the Eagles regroup. Here's Orth, nice little pass to Townsend. Quick shot, save Matthews. And they hold the zone. Eagles getting just as much pressure as the Hawks in this game so far, but I'd say the better scoring chances have been by Hermantown. Big hit here on the near wall. Picking it up is Kauppinen. Freeman, shot, save. Freeman on the rebound. Another big save by Isaiah Polnock. Here's Hill. Alex Hill gets it out to center. Picked up by Freeman, who dumps it back into the zone. Now Andy Earl with it. Earl feeds it to Neeser. Neeser sweeps one, blocked, taken away, held in by the Hawks' Cody Kalkbrenner. Dumping in his Estabrooks, back on the stick of Earl. Here's Andy Earl with it. He's never shy to break it out himself. Gets it past the half stripe, it's taken away. Here comes Erickson with another chance. Cutting in, knocked off the puck as he shoots, and it goes just wide. I think we get a penalty, an elbowing penalty on the Eagles. Not sure who's going to go away for this one. Maybe Miller, Earl, a couple guys skating towards the box. Still no one in the box. Maybe it was a high stick call on the Eagles. My apologies. He put his elbow up. Or maybe there is a penalty and no one's called it. They don't know who it's on. Yeah, I thought there'd be some confusion here. So he put his arm on his elbow as if it was an elbow play, but I thought maybe he called it high sticking. But no, they did get a penalty, and it is on Earl. Yeah, I thought it was Earl, and Andy did a nice job of disguising himself as not penalized, but eventually the cops caught him and put him in the penalty box. They had his license plate number, number 17. Back to the point, Barker. Here's where he's dangerous. He's dangerous a lot of places, but Nolan Barker's got a rifle of a shot. Hawks aren't stupid. They'll get him the puck on the power play as much as they possibly can. They'll use forecheckers like Dallas View and Rocco Erickson and Max Plant to dig it out of the corners. Block, bangs one off the wall. Now Crowley after it. We hear Crowley's grandparents in Fort Myers are tuned in today. Always fun to have fans from all over the country tuning in to hockey being played in northern Minnesota. Here's Satterdahl, breaks it out, makes a nice move. He's harassed by View, but gets it off his stick. Out of play though with 2:35 to go. And a face-off at center ice. Rule changed last year at USA Hockey. They used to face those off on the nearest dot, but now anything that's a infraction that happens in the neutral zone gets faced off at the center ice dot. Here's View, holds it, gets it back to Erickson, chopping at it, block, just sweeps it into the corner wisely, chipping one off the wall. Westerbrooks can't hold it in. Nice play though by Erickson to get it back to Plant. Plant digs into the high slot, knocked off by Crowley. Slap shot, blocked, nice play there. Crowley's gonna draw a penalty too. He gets a block and then gets hooked. And the Hawks will have their first penalty of the game with 1:59 to go. Nick Jones asking for a explanation. He's saying he just lifted the stick up, but they're calling a hook there. He must have gotten a lot more than a stick. And I think part of that's going to go to Connor Crowley for, you know, the high energy play. That's what he is. He's a high energy player and smart, knows the game well. And now the Eagles will have a power play for 1:10, starting in 40 seconds. Shot on, saved Matthews. But for now, we'll skate 4-on-4 for the next 30. Into the corner goes Drew Nelson. Knocked away onto the stick of Kalpanen, who banks one off the sidewall. Giving chase for the Hawks is Evan Gunderson. Moen sweeps it around, comes all the way out. Holding the line is Nelson, losing it to Teddy Townsend. He's got wheels, cuts in, goes forehand, shot saved by Matthews. He'll have about 3 of those a game where he just blows by everybody with his rockets on his skates and create a goal scoring opportunity. Here's Fetchko. Into the corner, picking it up is Gunderson. Gunderson finds Kalpanen, gets it out to center. And now for the next minute, Eden Prairie will be on the power play, which should pretty much take us up to the end of the first period, a 2-3 second differential. Plant gives chase to Moen. Outlet feed, here come the Eagles. Townsend cuts in, quick wrister. Matthews gets his glove on it with under 30 to go in the period. Back to the point, quick slap shot, that's blocked. Out to center come the Eagles. Max Plant, here come, the Hawks. Plant goes around one man, shot, saved by Paulnock with 11 to go in the period. Held in, block again by the Eagles. Here's Orth, crosses the line with 4 seconds. He's getting the shoot call from the fans, and that'll do it for the first period here for Moorhead. No score. We'll take a 60-second break here. Today's broadcast is brought to you by Latza Matza. If you're looking for a great little frozen pizza, go out to your local grocer and pick up a Latza Matza pizza. We'll be back here in just a minute. We're back live here from Moorhead. Hermantown and Eden Prairie. Scoreless. Big Pumpkin quarterfinals. Out come the Hawks. Kauppinen. Dumping it in are the Eagles. They hold the zone. Shot by Hill, hits traffic. In front, knocked away. Good battle going on down low. That's Nolan Barker, Evan Gunderson. Dawson Miller for the Eagles, feeding it back to the point. Earl battles with Kalkbrenner. Now getting into Skida. Skida fires a wrister. Saved by Paulnock. Earl gets it. Feeds it to center. He's cut off by Erickson. Rocco Erickson, nice little player. Quick shot. Feed. Good chance for Erickson again. Paulnock doesn't know where it is. He falls on top of it. Grabs it, and we get a whistle. .13:44 to go. In the second period, still no score. Waiting for that first goal. That should lift the nice play, hold in there by Nelson. Plant with a slapper, glove save by Paulnock. What a great play there by Drew Nelson. He's at the point, they chipped it out. He knocked it in, held his balance, kept the zone, and created a little mini scoring opportunity for Plant. This is Vornwald. Chips one out to center. Battling along the line, here comes View. View to Plant. Plant crosses the line, looking, holding, feeds the top to Nelson. Feeding it in front. Esterbrooks, he's knocked away. Picked out to center, here comes Crawley. Nice hold in again by Nelson, but eventually it squirts out to center. Esterbrooks to Erickson. Icing could be called. It does get called. On the Hawks, we'll get another whistle. With 12:56 to go in the second period. No score, face off to the left of Brody Matthews. Wheeling it around. Out comes Gunderson. Gunderson to Bowman. Bowman will take it wide. Gets it back to Gunderson. Gunderson tries to poke it through traffic. Paulnock jumps on it. And we get a whistle with 12:37 to go. Got a barn burner going on next door. Between Warroad and Osseo Maple Grove. Several goals scored left and right. Between Osseo Maple Grove and Warroad, it's 5-5 with a minute left over in the white bracket quarterfinal game. Nelson put back on the ice. Back here at the Dennis Bushy Arena. Poking through the legs. Here comes Townsend with a shot. Save, rebound. Another save by Matthews. Teddy Townsend has done so much to give Hermantown trouble today. Back to center. Out comes Bowman. Bowman dumps it in. He'll get a line change. After it is Gunderson, he wins the race. Picked up by Bornwald. He fires one off, held in by Estabrooks. He chips one off the glass to Gunderson. Gunderson feeds it to Skida. Slap shot Estabrooks and a save by Paulnock. I think I told you before the broadcast we're going to hear Estabrooks and Barker's name called quite a bit here for the Hawks. Found another good defenseman is Drew Nelson from Hermantown. He can play. That's the point. Earl gives chase. Winning the race is Skida. He gets the puck back. Down low to Kalkbrenner. Kalkbrenner slides it back to Freeman. Freeman gets poke checked. Now the Eagles will bring it out. The Hill takes it wide around Nelson. Holding it now down on the hash mark are the Eagles. Cutting through Peltier. Knocked off the puck by Nelson. Nelson flips one over the glass. The glass here at Hermantown, excuse me, in Moorhead is only about 6 feet high above the dasher. You'll see a lot of pucks flying out of this rink today. And if Javon Moore's here, Javon might collect 10 more pucks. Thief, Javon Moore. Backed in, shot, save Matthews. That was Satterdown. Got a loose puck off of the draw. Matthews makes the save. 11 minutes exactly on the clock. We'll take a 15-minute break between periods for an ice resurface. Blocks, shot, blocks, shot is blocked. Say that a few times. Now crossing line is View. View shot, gets it to hops on the stick of Plant. Barker back down to Plant. Plant circles to his backhand. He gets it to View. Dallas View. Feeds it front, Plant shot, blocked again. Bornwald back to the point, quick wrister. That hits traffic, another block by the Eagles. They're putting on a shot blocking clinic today. That's at least 10 already. Out comes Batker. Batker gets it wide. Bornwald gets hooked or held. I think we're gonna get a penalty on the Hawks. And Eden Prairie will go on the power play. Eagles get the draw. Getting it back to the point. Shot by Earl, knocked down. Picking it up is Nelson. Nelson finds Gunderson. Gunderson clears the blue line and then chips it across the neutral zone. Picking it up is Orth. Gavin Orth crosses the blue line, slides it to Townsend. Townsend crosses the line. He gets hooked a bit, no call, picked up by Nelson. Nelson will try to carry it out himself, he does. And he crosses the checkered line, loses it. Townsend gets it, feeds his man Orth. Orth crosses the line, he cuts in. He's knocked off the puck. Dangerous play out on the neutral zone. Reisdorf gets it. Back to the point. Moan can't hold the zone, picked up by Gunderson. 55 to go on the Eden Prairie power play. Now Max Plant jumps in on a line change. Sweeping it across. Picking it up is Fetchko. Orth now. Slides it to Peltier. Peltier cuts across the line. Carter Peltier shot, steered it away by Matthews. Fetchko gets it, slides it off to Neeser with a wrister that goes just wide with 20 seconds to go. on the Eden Prairie power play. Quick shot by Earl, pad save Matthews. Held in by the Eagles. Neeser to Peltier with a wrister. That's trouble. Shot wide by Orth on the rebound. 4 to go on the power play. Back to the point. One last chance for the Eagles. Orth down low, looking for a little give and go. Taken away by Plant. Plant finds Kalkbrenner. Kalkbrenner crosses the line. Cuts in, and Max Plant jumps into the play just a second too soon, and we get an offsides with 8 minutes to play in the second period. No score between the defending champion Hermantown Hawks and Eden Prairie here on YHH. I'm Tony Scott. Thank you for tuning in to today's game. Warroad won 6-5. Warroad wins their first round game. The defending Class A champions will go on to the semifinals. In the white bracket, winner of that, if they win that, they'll be on YHH tomorrow morning for the white bracket championship. Still a lot of hockey in this one to be played. 7:30 to go. Freeman gets the loose puck taken away by Hill. Hill takes it wide. Firing it in, that one goes over the net. Back to the point, Vornwald. That shot hits traffic. Rebound, goal! Cole Satterdahl pumps in the rebound, and the Eagles take a 1-0 lead. Satterdahl giving credit to Vornwald, who got that puck through. And the Eagles take the lead 1-0. Now the game will definitely pick up its pace. You know anything about Hermantown, they will dictate the pace here in the next couple minutes. Here's Barker to Erickson. Erickson to Plant. Plant, 10 seconds after they scored, tries to make a stamp on the play. Crowley gets it loose, knocked away by Erickson. Erickson tries to cross the line, doesn't. Defended nicely by 3 different Eagles. Crowley gets it loose. Back to center. Erickson can't pick it up. Now Barker crosses the line. Barker shot, knocked down. Out to Crowley. Crowley taken away by Plant. Plant, backdoor to Barker. Can't one-time it, loses it. Now in transition comes Batker. Batker to Crowley. Crowley makes a nice move. Cuts through a couple of guys. Wrist shot saved by Brody Matthews. Flipping it out to center. Here comes Plant. Can he get it? He does. He gets dragged down. There's going to be a penalty on the Eagles. And Hermantown will go on the power play. Penalty is going to be to Batker, who actually, excuse me, Vornwald, who actually made a great play to catch up to Plant. So we'll see if the Hawks can get the equalizer here on the power play. 6:09 to go in the second period. Gunderson on the draw, gets it back to Estabrooks. Quick wrist shot, glove save by Paulnock. Gunderson now on the draw, face off to the right of Paulnock. Back to center, Townsend. He's dangerous. He'll take it wide on Barker, slows it down, holds it some more, dumps it down low, gets it back. Townsend looking to cycle it with Orth, taken away by Barker. Barker feeds it wide to Bowman. Bowman crosses the line. Getting it down low, holding it is Gunderson. His shot hits the net. And the Hawks will get a line change, and magically, Max Plant is back on the ice with Erickson in view. And 1:21 of meat on the bone to say for the Hawks to chew on, see if they can tie it up here. Erickson to View, one-timer, and another save by Isaiah Paulnock. name we've called quite a bit so far in the first 25 minutes of the game. Plant on the draw with Peltier. Sweeps it over in the corner. Chipped out, knocked down by Nelson. Nelson takes his time, chips it back in the zone. He's made some crafty plays. View with a shot. That hits a skate. Attempting to rebound it is View. Grabbing it is Paulnock. Now there are a minute 62 seconds. Minute 2 to go in the power play for the Hawks. View. Back to Nelson. Nelson back to Plant. Picked off by Earl. Now Peltier with it. Peltier gets it across the line. Good play by Peltier to get it into the zone. Fetchko now holds it. Gets it behind the net. Peltier battles. Picked up by Nelson. Andy Earl gets it. He fires a slapper in. It appears there was an Eagle still in the zone with 30 seconds to go in the power play. 4:40 to go here in the second period. Eagles, Eden Prairie that is, lead 1-0. Satterdown on the draw, picked up by Barker. Barker to Plant. Plant crosses the line, fires it in. Chipping one off the wall. That hits a net. The ref did see it. Get a whistle. With 4:26 to go. Picked up by Barker. He dumps it in. Giving chase is Neeser. Neeser will try to return the favor and get it out of the zone. Picked up by Earl. Picked up now View. View fires towards the net. Paulnock jumps on top of it. And Eden Prairie is full strength. Thanks to our sponsor, Lots of Matza. Frozen pizza. Half pound of Wisconsin cheese on every pizza. Get hungry today after the game, head out to a grocery store and pick yourself up one. We'll name our Lots of Matza player of the game today after the game. Isaiah Paulnock is kind of in the catbird seat at this point. Made some big saves for Eden Prairie. There's Brody Matthews, picks one up for the Hawks. And he picks up a whistle to his left with 3:45 to go in the second period. Here comes Skyda. Skyda knocks one off the wall. Banging it back to the neutral zone of the Eagles. Cutting it in is Peterson. He's knocked off the puck. He gets it back, backhands it into the deep corner to Vornwald for the Eagles. Now Freeman sweeps it over. Picking up his Kalkbrenner. Knocked down by Satterdown. Satterdown taken away by Kalkbrenner. Nice little give and go feed. Fed in front, knocked away. Here comes Block. Block crosses the line. Feeds it to Crowley, who loses it. Picked up by Vornwald. Vornwald holds this line, crosses the zone, crosses into the zone. Now Crowley with it. Holds it, sweeps to his backhand, loses it, but it goes right on the stick of Peltier. Peltier pops one in front, knocked away by Matthews. Now into the far corner. And we're gonna get a penalty for body checking. I think this one's gonna be the big boy penalty on Barker. Barker used his body, and oftentimes the big kids get called for penalties like this. And EP will go on the power play. with the lead, and 2:26 to go here in the second period. Shipped off the wall, back out to center. And that's going to be icing on the Hawks. Peltier on the draw, kicks one over. Here comes Dallas View after it. He wins it, chips one off the wall. Plant goes into the corner, holds it. Knocked off the puck eventually. Now Hill with it. Plant will battle, loses it. Kauppinen couldn't hold on to it. Now Miller crosses the line. Dawson Miller to Peltier. Little give and go play, back out to the point. Quick wrist shot by Moen, blocked by Kauppinen. Nice play by Kauppinen. He's shaken up quite a bit, like a Charlie horse, kind of shaken up. Plant battles with Kauppinen on the penalty kill. He gets it. Shot goes just wide. Gunderson now holds it. Backhand in front. Jumping on top of it is Paulnock with 48 to go. In the Eden Prairie power play, minute 14 to go in the second period. Knocked down low. Earl gets it, holds it. Outlet feed. Here comes Teddy Townsend with wheels. Makes a move. Poke checked away by Nelson. Nelson now battles along the half wall. Knocked away, picked up by Fetchko. Marcus Fetchko, nice feed to Townsend. Just misfired on it in the high slot. Townsend with it, holds it. Sweeps to his backhand, feeds it to Earl. Earl back to Townsend. Townsend give and go, back to the high slot. Puck's loose in front. And eventually it's poked into the corner by the Hawks. 33 to go. In the period. Picked up by Nelson. Time winding down as Hermantown now full strength. Here comes Plant. Plant crosses the line. He's trouble, feeds one down low. Saved by Paulnock. That would have been a huge goal at the end of the period for the Hawks. But not enough time, and that'll do it for 2 periods here in Moorhead. We'll take a break here. Special thanks to our sponsor, Lots of Matza Pizza. And we'll be back here in 15 minutes on YHH. back live.
Hi.
We're back live here at Moorhead Youth Rink, and we had a greeting from a fan. We have a live mic right on the glass down in front of us, and one of the girls thought it'd be cute to say hello. Hermantown trails 1-0 heading into the third period. They're securing a door down here. Beautiful renovations here at the Moorhead Youth Rink. $3 million of renovations done to the youth rink here, plus $6 million for a new sheet of ice that will be completed by the time we come back next fall. That will be the Sanford Arena. We're now in the Dennis Bushy Arena, and next door, the North Rink, is the Shields Arena. And I don't know what's going on down here. I'm gonna have to go do some investigating. I'll be back in just a minute. All right, we finally got the door shut and the game underway. Our apologies for the tardiness. Hawks break it out, firing it out of play is Weston Bowman. Thank you for tuning in to today's game. Quarterfinal game between Hermantown and Eden Prairie. Max Plant and Rocco Erickson and Dallas View will face off against Teddy Townsend, Marcus Fetchko, and Gavin Orth. Here comes Dallas View, sneaks by block into the near corner. They collide along the glass, feeding it down low. There's Plant in front, smashing at it is Erickson. He's knocked off the puck, and the Eagles bust out of their zone. Nelson goes around one man, feeds one off the wall, picking it up is Plant. Plant will go wide. Townsend gets after him. He brings it out. And eventually holding it in are the Hawks. In front, shot, Erickson, knocked down by Pollock in front of the net. Bringing it out is Fetchko. Fetchko to Orth. Orth will take it wide. Sweeps, lowers his shoulder. Cutting in, pushed off the puck by Estabrooks. Now View feeds Plant. Plant will try 1-on-3. He dumps it into the zone and gets a change. Now Earl. Earl to Peltier. Taken away by Freeman. Freeman has to slow it down. Feeds it across to Barker with a shot and a goal! Nolan Barker goes top shelf and beats Isaiah Pollock, and the Hawks tie it at 1. 12:47 to go in the game, and it's all tied up. Things just got interesting. Picking up is Miller. Now Skida dumps it in deep. Picking it up now Earl. Earl banks one off the sidewall. Puck comes all the way out to center. You can see the energy in the legs of the Hawks has gone up about 50%. Slapping it across, picked away, backhander, save Matthews, rebound. He can't find it, it's still loose. The Eagles poking at it. Back out to the point. Earl holds the zone, outlet feed. Here comes Bowman. He's cut off by Neeser. Nice play there by Neeser. He'll sweep it out to center. Goes through a couple players, knocked away by Kauppinen. Estabrooks hammered by Hall, and Hall will go to the box for 2 minutes for body checking. Good play there by Estabrooks. Alex Hall will get 2 minutes for body checking. And the Hawks will go on the power play with 11:47 to go here in the game. Barker sweeps through a couple players, cuts in, quick shot, glove save by Pollock. Faced off to his right. 13 seconds ticked off the clock there. Plant on the draw. Picked up by the Eagles defense. They clear the zone. Barker cuts him off. Now Plant. Plant to Barker. Nolan Barker cuts in. He's knocked off the play. Poking at it. Here comes Plant. Plant sweeps it out to the point to Estabrooks. Wrist shot, save, or deflected wide, one of the two. Estabrooks again with a shot. That's blocked by the Eagles. Gunderson down low to Plant. Plant. Down low, back shot. Deflected away by Reisdorf. Chance for Gunderson, and the glove saved by Pollock. .52 seconds to go in the game, in the power play. 10:39 to go in the game. They will play overtime. Obviously, we're in a bracket play situation. Here's Vornwald, backhands one, not out. Dumped back in by Barker. Barker gets it at the blue line, takes a shot, blocked down by Townsend, getting it off the block. Kicking it is Townsend, but back in the zone. Go the Hawks. Gunderson in front, backdoor, Estabrooks. What a pass by Gunderson to Estabrooks, and the Hawks go up 2-1. Wow, that was pretty. Evan Gunderson finds Estabrooks on a pretty backdoor feed. And Willie Estabrooks gives the Hawks the lead. Now Townsend, slap shot, blocked by Nelson. Townsend taking off the puck, brought out. Here comes Kauppanen, Josh Kauppanen. Feeds Gunderson. That's knocked away. Now Orth after it. Orth chips one off the wall to Townsend. To Orth. Orth hooked. He's dragged down. No call. Eagles fans calling for a penalty. Coming loose, taken away. Quick shot. That one goes just wide by Barker. Backdoor feed, Barker backhands it, knocked down by Block. Puck's loose in the center, knocked away, kicked away. Now Townsend will bring it back. Teddy Townsend will take it wide. Tries to get around Barker. Barker with a nice play on the line. Bornwald, quick shot, backdoor and a goal. Bornwald to Orth, and Orth hammers it home, and the Eagles tie the score. Gavin Orth with a pretty backdoor goal, but it was all set up by a Dylan Bornwald pass. And the score is now tied 2-2. Almost replica goals of each other there. Now the game is definitely opened up compared to the first two periods, which were very tight checking game, teams, not a lot of great opportunities, and now the floodgates have opened. Here comes Kalkbrenner, gets it in deep. They poke at it. Into the corners goes Neeser. Neeser, nice little move, he'll bring it out. Neeser finds Hall. Hall lowers the shoulder, takes it wide, bumped off the play by Estabrooks. Now bringing out is Max Plant. Max Plant looking for Rocco Erickson. Knocked down at the center line by Earl. Earl gets it. Lofts one off into the corner. Picked away, talking away Erickson. Now a chance for View. His shot goes over the crossbar, just wide. Backdoor feed again to Erickson. Now the chances are opening up big time. Shot and a goal by Estabrooks. Willie Estabrooks with his second goal of the game. And the Hawks take a 3-2 lead. Three goals here for the Hawks in the last 7.5 minutes. I got a funny feeling that isn't the last goal we'll see in this game. Here come the Hawks. Lowering his shoulders, Peterson. Peterson to Bowman. Bowman down to Gunderson in front. One-time shot by Kauppanen, and the glove save by Pollock, who's been under a major attack here in the third period. Gunderson on the draw with Satterdahl. Satterdahl wins the draw. There's Moen. Tries to get it out to the half wall, knocked down. Out to center, here comes Crowley. Crowley with it, he's knocked off the puck. And we get a whistle. I believe it'll be offside on the Hawks. 7:17 to go. View, his shot hits some traffic, bounces into the corner. Plant to View. battling along the wall. Here's Max Plant. Sweeps one to his right. Knocked down by Erickson. Erickson down low to Plant, who looks quick pass. Now a chance for Erickson, who just loses it. Fetchko gets it to block. Into the corners, Miller. All the way out to center. And we get an icing with 6:40 to go in the game. Hermantown leads this one 3-2. Max Plant on the draw. Chips it into the corner. Out comes Townsend. He'll take it wide on Nelson. Townsend shot was high over the net, held in by Vornwald. Vornwald is able to get it down low to Townsend. Townsend loses it at the last second. Picking it up is View, who gets it out to center. Good little transition play there to Miller. Miller loses it. Now Plant will go one-on-one with Vornwald. Vornwald, Plant lowers the shoulder shot. Goes pad save by Polnock. Townsend flips it up, held in by Barker. Her shot goes just wide. Chipping one off the wall, out to center to Nelson. Nelson to Barker. Barker hits View. View lost one in the air to Skida. Skida to Freeman. On the wall. Down low to Vornwald. Vornwald taken away by Bowman. Now it fires up into the ceiling and we get a stoppage with 5:29 to go in the game. Hermantown leads this one. In the quarterfinals here of the Big Pumpkin. Here's Statterdahl. Statterdahl makes his way past a couple players. He's bumped off the puck by a hard-hitting Weston Bowman. Just decleated Cole Statterdahl. And the couple Hermantown coaches none too pleased with that call. Nonetheless, the Eagles go on the power play with 5 minutes, 15 seconds to go. 5 1/4 left in this one. Statterdahl on the draw. It's won by Peterson. Gets the puck on the one draw, and I think we're going to get an icing. Yes. They're only able to bleed 8 seconds off the power play. See Randy Barker over there, and one of the assistant coaches encouraging Weston Bowman, saying, hey, you know, that's just the way hockey is, you know, he's rough and tumble, and he lowered the shoulder a little bit, used his body as a weapon a little, but I can see his point that just keep playing hard like that, and that won't get called all the time. Now out to center, in traffic is Statterdahl. He's got Crowley, and he's knocked off the puck. Back to the point, quick shot, Neeser's shot goes high over the glass. We're gonna get a penalty on the Hawks. Barker, shot by Crowley, stopped. Here's Crowley with it. Holds it, makes a move, nice play by Crowley. Now a chance for Statterdahl with a shot, saved by Matthews. It's gonna be an interference type penalty, yeah, or it was a cross check in front of the net. Parker had his man and just leveled him in front of the net, and now it's 5-on-3 for 1:12. And I would bet every penny in my possession that Max Plant will be the center for the Hermantown Hawks on the 5-on-3, and yeah, he'll create some trouble. You got Estabrooks and Gunderson. And out to center, it's Gunderson gets it out. Here's Block. Block sees Gunderson, rotates, stops, reverses ice. Now he gets it on the stick of Gavin Orth. Orth will bring it out. Gets it to Fetchko. Fetchko will take it down the near side. Back at Townsend, who rips one. Hits traffic, gets loose. Holds it, swings it around. Holding it in is Vornwald. Vornwald collides on the half wall. Back to Vornwald. Vornwald to Townsend. Townsend with a wrister. Pad save Matthews. It's loose. In the high slot, Orth with a backhand blocked by Esterbrooks. Plant slaps at it, can't get it out. Down low, tipped. Orth, shot. Fetchko, rebound. Orth can't get it. 18 to go on the 5-on-3. Shot in front, another saves Matthews. Gunderson shaken up a bit. Back to the point, Vornwald. 10 to go. Here's block, backdoor feed. Great diving play by Esterbrooks. Feeding it in front, another chance. In front, high slot, pad save by Matthews. This is unbelievable hockey. Back to the point, block, holds it in, slapped away by the Hawks, Evan Gunderson, and they get an icing with 38 seconds to go. What an exchange of great hockey plays by both teams on that one. Willie Esterbrooks with the definite signature one on that one, diving, making a great play there to keep the score 3-2. Eden Prairie takes a timeout. 3:07 to go in this exciting game here at the Moorhead Youth Rink. Well, the Eagles didn't get cheated on that 5-on-3. They had plenty of great chances. Brody Matthews, the star there, made a couple huge saves. He was assisted by a few of the big second-year players for the Hawks, including Willie Esterbrooks, Max Plant, Evan Gunderson, making some big plays. Corey Peterson, the head coach for the Eden Prairie Eagles. Corey, a former Jag, Jefferson Jaguar, was the head coach at Hopkins High School for years until this past year. And now they've set up another play. They use their timeout, 3:07 to go. Buckle up, boys and girls. It's gonna be a fun finish. I could see this one going either direction. Townsend on the draw with Plant. There's two superstars, two of the best players you'll see in the state of Minnesota this year at the Pee Wee AA level. Nelson floats one out. And now we got a few friends finding the microphone down here at center ice. Townsend again with Plant. Plant wins the draw in the skates. Picked up by Orth. Orth had a nice game in front of goal! Orth slides it to Fetchko, and the Eagles tie the score with 2:53 to go in the game. What a game! What a game! Two types of hockey games. We had tight checking 1-0 after 2, and just an all-out offensive barrage here in the third period. Now the Eagles will break it out. They got a little bit of momentum, dumped in. That's Fetchko. Giving chase is Orth. Winning it now is Barker. Losing control of it. Here come the Eagles. Vornwald loses it, picked up by Plant. Plant in his skates, cuts loose, takes a toe drag. Nice defensive play there by Tate Block. Not an easy kid to defend, and Block just poked it right off his stick. Eagles clear the zone right on net to Matthews. And we get a face-off. On an icing. 2:07 to go. Hermantown uses their timeout. Satterdahl, Crowley. Satterdahl wins the draw. Crowley makes a nice move, slides it back. For Vornwald, his shot goes wide. Now we're under 2 minutes to go. Max Plant needs to be identified at all times. Minnesota's most wanted at this point. Gets it, Dallas View. Feeds it in front. We're kind of like in overtime at this point. Not officially in overtime, but next goal wins. And both teams have their stars on the ice. Eagles have two lines that you can really lean on for offensive production. Satterdahl and Crowley, Peltier. And then they have the other line with Orth, Townsend, and Fetchko. That's Batker actually with Satterdahl, sorry. Back out, Estabrooks. Punches Watton back into the zone. Here's Vornwald. Hounded by Plant. Now bringing it out is Crowley. Connor Crowley. Loses it, gets it back. Now he'll battle with View. 1:04 to go. Now Barker brings it out. 1 minute to go. Crosses the line, quick shot, glove saved by Polnock with 56.6 to go. Kalpanen gets it back to the point. Estabrooks shot, save, Polnock. Down low, Gunderson. To Earl. Earl sweeps it over to Neeser. Down low. They'll battle. Into the corner. And out comes Eden Prairie. It's denied by Estabrooks. Estabrooks backhands one into the bench with 22.5 to go. Overtime is looming here at the Youth Rink South, now named the Dennis Bushy Rink. Into the corner, here's Max Plant. Lowers the shoulder, feeds it in front, tries to backhand it, bringing it out is Townsend with 10 to go. Teddy Townsend, he'll take it wide on Estabrooks, who poke checks it off his stick. Just enough time, and that'll do it for the game. We will go to overtime. 5 minutes, 5-on-5 overtime. And then a 3-man shootout. I might have to go down there and assist. Be back in just 1 minute. Five on five. 5 minutes stop time. EP slaps at it. Back out to center. Chipping it off the wall. We are in period number 4. Defending champ Hermantown takes on Eden Prairie. If there's no goal scored after this 5-minute period, we will go to over a shootout. Shot by Plant. Goes just wide. Now held in by View. View shot saved by Paulnock with 4:10 to go. Quick line change for both teams. Satterdahlin, shot, goes just wide by Kalpanen. Down low in front, Kalpanen. Held in by Esterbrooks. Into the far corner. Battling is Satterdahlin. Held in by Esterbrooks by the Hawks. His shot tipped by Kalpanen just wide. To center, here's Crowley. He's got some speed. He'll cut in, far side shot, goes just wide. Held in by Neeser. Neeser backhands it, taken away by Gunderson. Gunderson finds Kalpanen. Kalpanen crosses the red line, dumps the zone. And out come the Eagles. Now Dallas. Dallas View. Quick shot. Hits some traffic and goes wide with a 3-minute mark to go in the game. Making a move. Nice move there. Cutting it is Miller. Miller with a shot. Glove saved by Matthews. 2:50 to go. Erickson to Plant. Plant winds his way through. Erickson's shot goes just wide. Held in by Barker. Barker gets it down low to Moen. Moen gets it all the way out. Icing will be called with 2:32 to go in the game. And a face off to the right of Isaiah Paulnock. Plant wins it, feeds it in front. Oh, he had a man open. Kalpanen just poked away by the Eagles defenders. Here comes Townsend. Townsend will go around Peterson. He's creating space, feeding it in front to a charging Orth. He couldn't get a stick on it. Now Erickson will blast his way back. He'll give chase, and icing called on the Hawks with 2:11 to go. Overtime. Goalie parents' nightmare. Teddy Townsend facing off with Evan Gunderson. Back to the point. Tipped down low by Block. Barker will start the breakout with Esterbrooks. William Esterbrooks loses it in his skates, swinging it across to Kalpanen. Kalpanen, nice little feed there to Bowman. Bowman gets it down low. Lornwall banks one off the sidewall, onto the half wall, and we get an offside call. Fun to watch the Hermantown bench. And out comes Dallas View and Max Plant. Can they produce some offense? Here in the last minute to avoid a shootout. Here come the Eagles. That's Crowley, 10 on 10. That's Max Plant. They battle. View fires one out, taken away by Plant. Plant's gonna make something happen. Cutting in, finds it. Erickson. Erickson runs over Paulnock and net comes off its moorings. And just like that, like a firecracker, Max Plant can make something happen. I don't think there's going to be a penalty other than the puck being faced off outside the zone due to pressure put on by the Hawks running the goaltender off the mooring. Popping the puck back to neutral. Here comes Satterdahl with a hard wrist shot. He had a lot of time to get that one off. Into the corner. Feeding it out to center. Here comes Crowley. 53 to go in the game. We will go to a shootout if we can't decide it. Well, we're going to get a penalty on the Hawks for body checking. 45 to go, and the Eagles will have a very small power play. And this one's going to go on Erickson, maybe? Rocco Erickson gets the penalty called on him. He'll also be disqualified from the shootout. Shot by Townsend. Saved by Matthews. Sweeping it across, block can't hold it in. Guess who? Max Plant. Here he comes. All the way, shot! Knockdown blocked. High slot. Back the other way comes Townsend. Townsend tries to slide it through to Fetchko. He can't find him, hits a skate. Face off in the neutral zone, 23 to go. We go into the corner, taken away by Estabrooks. And we'll have a small break here. And we get offsides between the shootout, between the overtime and the shootout. I need to go tell the referees something very quickly about the disqualification on Erickson. Not going to be, I don't think he would have been their top three, but eventually it'll come into play. Here comes Townsend with his wrist shot. That one goes high and wide, and that should do it for the overtime. We'll be back here in just a minute. Here we go, Shootout City. Max Plant will go first for the Hawks in the top of the first inning. Here he goes. I like the strategy. Best goes first. Shot, move, the goal. He faked Paulnock with the shoulder and then beat him on the forehand. And they lead 1-0. This looks to be Teddy Townsend, best on best. Here we go. He stick handles in. Shot. Goal. Made it look easy. Matthews backed in, playing the move. And we're tied 1-1 after the first round of shooters. Here comes Dallas View. He'll sweep in, he'll do the Oshie, sweeps it into his backhand, comes wide, makes a wide move shot, and a good save by Paulnock. Went a little bit too wide on that one, taking away some valuable real estate. Now Marcus Fetchko in the bottom of the second inning of a 3-inning shootout. I think he's seen what he needs to see. He sweeps in as well. Shot, that one goes just wide. He saw what Teddy saw, like, hey, I can shoot. He's gonna back in and give Brody some credit. He gave a lot less crease on that one. Now we're into sudden death mode. Tied 1-1. Next team to win and save, score and save wins. Here comes Evan Gunderson. Sweeps to his forehand, goes forehand backhand, and a save by Paulnock. Now the Eagles can win it all here if Cole Satterdahl can punch home the game winner. Satterdahl onto his forehand. Fakes a move shot, loses the puck, and the Hawks stay alive. We go to extra shooters now. Up now, it looks like Willie Estabrooks will take the ice against Isaiah Paulnock. Estabrooks with the shield. Bubble, cuts it in. Shot, and a goal. Beats Paulnock, short side glove. And the Hawks have an advantage. And now it's Miller, Dawson Miller. He cuts in. Fakes a move and a save by Matthews. And the Hawks win in a shootout and advance to the semifinals. Brody Matthews, the shootout savior once again 2 years later. Congratulations to both teams on a great game. We'll see you back here tonight, Hermantown fans, on YHH.